Yo, 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 it's Mark and Mark's Tarot. Hey, G, what's up, man? All good. How you been? Oh, it's good here, man. Same shit, different day. Oh, it's good, dude. Been working. It's been hot. Oh, it's good. Hey, Ninja, how you doing? How's it going? I'm good. G, I see you donated, bro. Thanks a lot. Okay, situate that. Sure. No problem, man. All's good, Ninja. What's your mushroom? Yeah, I love my mushrooms. Nice. That's good. You got to take some home and eat them. Here we've had a lot of selection of mushrooms, a lot lately. I was actually surprised and shocked. Sometimes there's a good selection, and sometimes there isn't anything much at all. But it's been pretty good lately. Okay, your nephew is in prison. Be worried, will he be okay? Oh man, that sucks. Oh, you got some? Okay, cool. Yeah, the long ones are nice. I like those. Forget, yeah. I like all those mushrooms. They're all good. All depends on how you make them, really, and how you make them with, or what you make them with. All depends. But I'll eat them by itself. They taste good. They're good for you. People don't realize how good mushrooms are for you. Well, he's not gonna. G, your nephew is not gonna be like in any bad trouble. He just thinks that being there is like living in a rut. Like he's not gonna be happy there. Obviously, he's gonna be oppressed. He's gonna, he knows that he can't like stick to his old ways, and he has to make he has to make some type of effect to have a worthwhile change there. His life has changed being that he is in prison, and the effect of it is making him feel like he can't do anything and he can't go anywhere, obviously, right? But he's going to be very bored, and he's going to have to change the way he thinks and acts and stuff like that. But I don't see him like getting in any big trouble or anything like that. I don't get nothing bad. I think that people there are going to be cool with him. I think a man will like say, "Hey, look, man, you'll be fine. You stay with me. You'll be cool." I think this person will show him like, um, give him favors and do things for him, and make sure he's okay. So it looks like a guy that's there in maybe his, I don't know if he's got a cellmate or whatever, but this person like will probably help him and keep him, keep him in the transition and show him the change, and try not to be, trying not to get him in any trouble. So he's gonna make the adjustment and he'll be fine. I just think that he's gonna be very bored, and he's gonna be, he's gonna have obviously an unhappy time there. But I think he's gonna make a lot of friends, a lot of partnerships, a lot of like, people are gonna be cool with him and whatnot, however long he's gonna be there. But I don't see nothing bad, G. That's a good thing. I don't see nothing bad. I don't see like him like severely like, getting in trouble or anything like that. I don't get that. I just think that he feels stuck, and he obviously feels like he shouldn't be there. But there is someone that's gonna help him while he's there though. So that's a good thing. It looks like he's gonna have like partners and partnerships with people, and it'll be all right. I think it's gonna be tough on him, but he'll be okay. So don't worry, he'll be fine. I never get anything bad, no bad energy around him like that, even though, he's in prison, but I don't get nothing bad though. Obviously being locked up in a place, you're gonna be bored, you're gonna be annoyed, you're gonna be unhappy. I think he's gonna think about all the things that's happened to him, like his old ways, the ways he acts, the way he thinks, the way he does things. So he's got a lot to think about. But he'll be fine, he'll be safe. If he knows somebody that's in there, I think that person will help him. But if he doesn't, then somebody will like take him underneath his wing and say, "Hey, look, you'll be all right, buddy. Come with me." So looks like he'll be fine. Well, I think that's bothering him right now because I get that he doesn't want to follow his old ways, and I think that he'll make the adjustment to be better. But that's up to him. Like, it really is up to everyone to make their life better, whether you go to jail or not. Jail either makes or breaks you. So let's hope and pray that he'll be okay. But from what I get in the cards, I don't see nothing bad. Yeah, man. That's one thing about me. I can't do jail time, man. That's why I don't want to act up. As much as I thank God every day I'm not in jail, because I should be sometimes. Sometimes I want to beat the living shit out of somebody, but I stay. I want to stay out of jail. I don't want that on my racket. I'm a businessman. I'm older now. I don't want to be nowhere near jail. The only time I actually went to jail was in army. When I was in army, they threw me in the jail cell in there because I was being a nuisance. I didn't want to obey people's laws and their rules, so they threw me in there for a day. I got treated good though. I was cool. That was many years ago. I was 19 years old. Crazy, and didn't want to obey nobody's laws and rules. But the army made me a better person, even though I don't want to admit that. When I was in the army, I was in there for 3 years, and it teaches you how to be a man. It teaches you respect. I met a lot of good people. That's what changed my life. I met a lot of good people there, and I still know them till today. It was tough in my year. Okay, cool. Razia, Raza. Is it Raza? All right, cool. Mm. All right. This girl, Raza, what she think? Well, it looks like I don't know, like if she knows you or whatever, but um, if you have talked to her, then I would say that she enjoys the conversation that you had, or just enjoys the fact that you speak. If you have not spoken to her, then I would say try to speak to her because she would enjoy, talking to you, and she would enjoy like the conversation or whatever it may lead to. But right now, I think she is like kind of feeling on the lazy side, like she doesn't want to make any effort. But if you make any effort, that's fine. You can do, and it'll result in a good conversation. She thinks that like she doesn't really think anything of you like that because the energy has to be really like mm, you know consistent in order for her to really feel anything or to think anything. But right now her thoughts aren't very clear, and it's saying that she doesn't want to make another mistake hooking up with a guy that is going to disrespect her or take advantage of her. So she's being very cautious, and she thinks that every man and every person wants to take advantage of her, or like she wants to like get to know you or recognize you before any damage is done. So right now I would say she's being very suspicious, very cautious, and she's gonna be lazy. She's not gonna like want to make any effort towards you. But if you make an effort towards her and try and talk to her, she will enjoy the conversation she has with you. But right now she looks at you as somebody who is a regular person. Like, she doesn't she thinks that maybe, you obviously want to talk to her because, you're like everybody else. So if you want to prove like you're not like everyone else, then you'd have to talk to her. And I think after you talk to her, things will get better if you do. Let me just double check something for you. Hey Nina, how you doing, sweetie? Yeah, I mean, I asked if like you speak to her and if things get cool between you and her, she'll trust you and she'll like take your offer. Like if you ask her to go somewhere or on a date, I think she'll go with you because right now I think that she's unhappy with like relationships and like she doesn't want to make an I feel like she doesn't even want a relationship, or she's just been in a bad one. So it's like, she's kind of reflecting on that too much, and I feel like she doesn't want to deal with anybody. But if you like ask her out or talk to her, then she'll think that you're, helpful, and she'll respect your effort. But I think that she has a lot of hate in her heart from the last relationship, and I think that she still has conflict with this person. So I don't think like she's gonna like want to completely, indulge in a relationship, or like get too close to you, because I think she's like really hurt from her last relationship, and I think she's currently still doing it, still in like a shitty like position with this person. So I would say take it easy on her and just like, get to know her and talk to her if you want to. But I think that she's brokenhearted from her last relationship, and she'll probably tell you that once you get to know her. But I would say take your time with her. Like, if you like her, that's cool. Just get to know her and talk to her. She'll enjoy your conversation, and she'll enjoy like your effort and talking to her and stuff. But I think that she's in like some type of like back and forth arguing with the person that she was with. You know what I mean? Hey BT, I'm doing good. I just saw that. Thank you very much. So yeah, G, I pretty much see that this woman is it looks like she's hurt. It looks like she's trying to heal and recuperate from what's going on with her. So I would say like, if you want to talk to her, go ahead. Be her friend, but she's not going to give you like 100%, because of what's happening in her life. I don't know if you know that. I don't know if you have talked to her or not. But what I would say is, just ease your way in. You know, if you like her, hey, go for it, bro. Sometimes, you know, um, that's you know, yeah, exactly. So that's why, like, if she's got your attention and you know, I would say give her some attention, like show her, like say hello to her, and you'll enjoy the conversation with her. But I think she's coming off a bad relationship. So, and she'll probably tell you that if you conversate with her. But right now, I would say like she's not really like looking at you as somebody like she wants to be with, because she doesn't even know you, first of all. And second of all, like she has like, I hate men on her forehead because of what happened to her. So that's why I say take it easy on her. A lot of people are hurt, and sometimes they never get over it, and sometimes they keep holding that grudge against a man or a woman, depending on who it is. It sucks, but sometimes the good guys have to, do extra effort because some asshole broke this good woman's heart, or vice versa. I find myself in that situation all the time, but I'm not no doctor. Nina, how am I this weekend? Good. This weekend was good, and I enjoyed my weekend. I went swimming every day in the pool. I worked. I did a lot of things. Hung out with my nephews and family. The boys are finally out of school now, so we're having fun. All right. So you good with that, G? Want me to clarify anything or check anything, or you good? My advice when dealing with a woman that's feeling broken and coming off a bad relationship is just to be cool with them, you know, and just be friends. Listen to them, and that's it. You know, try not to think it's gonna go anywhere. Just be cool with her, because that's yeah. It's July 4th here right now because it's 12. It's after midnight. So happy July 4th to all the Americans. Here it's not a holiday. We're not American, or we don't deal with like that's not really a holiday here because it's for more Americans and stuff. So we're a British colony. But happy holidays to everybody. Enjoy your holiday. Enjoy your July 4th and your fireworks. Your Independence Day. All right, BT, I got your question. Let me just look at it real quick. If it shows up. So what are you up to, Nina, for the holiday? What's on the menu? Anything delicious and good? Let me see. Now my email is stuck and it's not working just because it's going to fucking aggravate me. Okay, now it's back. All right, BT say, may I ask what has happened between me and my work? I have a good impression of him after talking to him, but then I feel he's avoiding me, so I avoid him too. I don't know what's happening. Well, BT, like my mom always says, don't think I'm going to show you my smile and my teeth every day. Not every day is going to be a happy day. So I think that's what's happening between you and your colleague. You made all breakfast food tonight. Oh, cool. Tomorrow you're working. Oh, man. Hey, well, at least you get double time or time and a half. That's all right, BT. I'll check. Let's see what's going on. All right, BT. It looks like the reason why Eric is like that is because he's trying to he looks at work as an escape route for him. Like when he comes to work, he escapes from his problems, his personal life, things like that. Any conflicting influences are forgotten. So when he comes to work, if he like feels a certain way, it's because he feels like, I want to get back at somebody, or I don't really want to say anything to anybody. I'm got sick and tired of dealing with a certain person. Looks like he's dealing with another man. So if he has like a son or a brother, that person might be annoying him. So he's like trying to like withdraw from thinking about it. So then he probably takes it out on you and everybody else. But he doesn't really like, it's not because he doesn't like you or anything. He really has, he respects you for trying to learn from him, and expects you to have concentration and you know apply your knowledge to the job and do whatever you have to do. And when you don't have any good news for him or any news for him, he feels like, okay, well, I don't really want to talk to you, type of thing. Looks like his energy is all over the place, like he's trying to be quiet or discreet, and sometimes he doesn't want to say anything because it makes him feel like he's too cautious. And he lives in denial, like he knows he's got to get help or talk about it or let it out, but he doesn't. And that's why he probably avoids you sometimes, because he feels like, I don't want to burden her with my bullshit or my life or whatever. So I think he's going through some type of trouble or adversity and conflict, and that's why like he doesn't put any major effort into talking to you or anyone probably at that matter. But he respects the fact that you want to learn and you're doing your job, and even though he might not show it or say it, but I think that he does. He looks at you in a good light. I don't think that he's mad at you or anything. I don't get that. I just think it's his own problem, or another man at the job might be annoying him, someone younger. So it looks like another man or a younger person, male, is annoying him. So that's why you're probably confused. He's probably like not wanting to say something to you, or probably not wanting to involve you in the whole charade or the whole thing. So I would say that's probably what it is, BT. No problem, G. You're welcome, bro. I thought he is mad at me asking too much. I don't get that he's mad. I just think that he's mad at other people, and probably like maybe takes it out on you in a certain way or makes you feel that way, probably. But I don't really get that here in the cards. I don't think that he feels that way about you. He is the youngest guy at the place, so maybe that's his family. Yeah, there you go. It's a young guy, like, so I would say maybe that's him dealing with family issues. Some people take their family issues to work. Some people take their issues to work and take it out on everybody, and it's their way of like releasing their thoughts and their life out into their work. But I think he looks at you in a good way, though. Yeah, I don't get that. Yeah, I don't get that he's mad at you. I don't get that. I think that he thinks I think that he thinks you're good, and you're doing what you have to do. He feels safe around you. I just think that he's sick and tired of like people who try to trick him or deceive him. So as long as you're not doing that, because I don't know, you might not be the angel I think you are, BT. But I if you're doing like anything to aggravate him, then I would say like he probably like kind of feels maybe you're not doing what you're supposed to do. But if you are doing what you're supposed to do, and you're fine, like. But I don't know. I think he trusts you. I think he thinks you have good intentions and you're consistent. I guess something to do with news. So like if you tell him something, he might be like, for fuck's sake, really? Like you never have anything good to tell me. So if that's the case, that probably annoys him a bit. So try and be like positive around him. give him some good news and tell him good things. Um, but I think this is to do it not with you, it's to do with someone else. So I think it's like he's having problems with another man. So there's a man that aggravates him, and I think he takes it out maybe on you if he is. I don't get nothing bad though. I just think Eric thinks that everybody's out to get him, maybe. But he thinks that you're cool though. He thinks you're alright. Yeah. Yeah. See, if you don't give him any news, he's probably like, yeah, well, fuck. I don't have nothing really to say to you. Maybe you should give him some news, you know? Maybe you should, say, hey, Eric, I found out this today. I found out that the earth is round or the earth is flat or something like that. No, I'm just teasing. But yeah, maybe I don't know. I just don't get anything bad. I think he trusts you. I think he thinks you're loyal and you're doing your job and you're fine. I just think that he's bothered by the outside world. I really do. But he ran away anytime see me. I don't know. I just think that maybe he does that because he doesn't want to talk or he doesn't want to stay in the room like a spy. I asked how he feels about you, but yeah, I don't get nothing bad though. I don't know. Maybe he thinks, but from what I get in the cards, I just think that he has other issues. Maybe I think that, by him being acting that way towards you, maybe he's trying to figure out to see if you're like talking to someone else that says things to him or something like that, or to see whose side you're on. I don't know. How people are weird like that. Well, if you don't have to deal with him all the time, then nah, I don't think it's about you. I get a male energy, so if you're not a man, then you're good, which I know you're not. So, but it's to do with a man. There could be a man at work that's acting crazy and bothering him, and he's probably like, "Fuck, I hope this guy's not gonna come around here." Yeah, well, I'm sure you do because you're thinking that it's directed to you when really it's not. Playing hide and seek. Yeah, see, I got the exact same cards. Yeah, it's something to do with family. I got the exact same cards, but just a different one on the bottom. I think it's to do more with like a guy, and it's a you know a younger guy, and it could be him. Just I'm picking up on his energy. If he's young, if he's a younger guy, and I got family issues here, family stuff, but nothing on you though. I don't get anything to do with you. I think him, even though he acts like that, I don't think that it's anything. Yeah, I mean it could be, but at the end of the day, I don't think it's anything to do with you. I think if it was, he'd say something, but I don't get that. I think he's cool. Like he's fine with having you around or having you there. I'm sure if he did have a problem, he would say something. Yeah. So yeah, it could be an early sign of depression, or it could be just like dealing with family issues that don't go away. It's a lot of people have a lot of things going on right now, where And plus, you know what? Another thing is the full moon energy too. When the full moon comes around, people act like kind of weird and shit. So you gotta like excuse their behavior for a couple weeks, at least 2 weeks. You deal with a lot of depression people. Yeah. Yeah, so that could be it. See, he's trying to withdraw from like dealing with people, and he kind of like feels like, you know, um, mm, I don't know. I don't think so. I just think that he's dealing with a guy that's really bothering him, or maybe one of the people that he's dealing with a family member that's bothering him. That's what I keep getting. A man. I'll just check his energy real quick. Yeah, see, it's all to do with him. It's to do with his home life, wherever he lives. He's not happy living there. He's not happy living where he is. His temper is very like on the brink of like being bad. He's worried a lot. He's very insecure. He feels like he feels like he's incomplete and he's not like making anything happen. And he wants to I almost want to say here that I'm gonna say that wherever he lives, he feels like he needs to get out of there, or else he's not gonna change, or he's not gonna feel better. I think that he's gonna like he wants to self-destruct, but he knows that it's not gonna make anything better. So yeah, it is him. It's him. He's not doing very well. So that's why he's probably trying to stay away from you and everybody so he doesn't self-destruct and say something that hurts him or hurts anybody. But it's something to do with where he lives and how he lives there. I would say just, talk to him about work. And if it isn't work related or anything, or, yeah, it's something to do with that. Maybe he feels embarrassed to talk to you about it, or maybe he's embarrassed. That's why he's always like hiding or doesn't want to see anybody because he's like, I can't let nobody know what I'm going through. This is embarrassing, or, if somebody says the wrong thing to me, I'm going to fucking, say something to them, go off my head. Yeah. So that's what I pick up on him. He's not really happy with where he lives and where he is right now. And it's sad because wherever you live should be a happy place, but not always the case. It's not always the case where you live is happy all the time. I remember when I first moved in here, like, we had some shitty neighbors. Now the neighborhood's fine. Been perfect for 4 years straight now. No problem. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. But the main thing, BT, is nothing to do with you personally. It's to do with his own life. And yeah, you're right. He doesn't want to, show his weakness. He's trying. He's probably trying not to show like that he's going through problems in his life at work. So that's why it's kind of like, I hope everybody leaves me alone. But hey, if you want to like get involved, or be his friend and be his shoulder to lean on, you can if you want. That's up to you. You can say, hey, Eric, if you need to talk about anything, I'm here for you. If you want, if you want to be you know his shrink or whatever, or friend, confidant, buddy, coworker. Liven up his spirits a bit. You know, he might want to talk. He might want to talk it out, but if he doesn't, that's cool. Sometimes it's best to just leave people alone unless they say something. A lot of people don't like to be. It's okay to ask. You say, "Hey, Eric, if you need to talk, I'm here." Just letting you know. right? That's cool. And if not, if he says no, I'm good, then just give him space and time. Yeah. Some people don't like to talk their problems out, and I respect that. Like, I don't really get into anybody's business, but if I see somebody that's hurt and they open up to me, I'll listen to them and I'll give them advice like I always do. I do it on here every time I come on here. 'Cause I know what life is like. I'm old enough to know, and I'm old enough to see how many people that's been through a lot of bullshit. This year has been very eye opening, and for me and for a lot of people, you know. But sometimes talking things out and venting is the best thing. You get it all out there, and you get a, a different perspective from somebody else that's probably been in the same situation or has lived that life before. So another person will feel kind of good knowing that, okay, well, this person did it, so I can do it too. That type of vibe. So you never know, people sometimes they want to just talk and vent, ask questions about life and things like that. So that's good. So it's up to you. But if not, it's all good. He'll be okay. I don't see nothing bad. My thing is, if you're not in the hospital, then it's not bad. When you're in the hospital suffering, that's when life is bad. To me, that's my opinion. But if we're working and we're living and we're home and we're paying our bills, and I think that's a good life. It's when we're sick, got a disease, or dying from something, that's when life is shitty. And when you're in the hospital all day, that's shitty too. Well, that's probably why he acts that way, because he doesn't really know too much about you, and he doesn't probably want to dump his life and his problems on you, and he probably wants to maintain that image of, yeah, nothing's wrong with me, I'm fine, you know. But some men like to talk to women about their problems, because if they talk to another man, the man might look at them and say, "Yeah, this guy's a fucking idiot. He's a chump or whatever, or he's a whatever." Call him names in the back of his mind. This guy's an idiot. He doesn't have any balls. Blah blah blah. So sometimes a man likes to talk to a woman because a woman's more sympathetic and understanding about the whole situation. So you never know. I would say, like, if you want to help him, you want to talk to him, go for it. If you feel like helping him out. But I think that he's going through some shit right now. My dog's in the background snoring. If you can hear like noises and stuff. I was so pissed. I went outside to take her to go pee an hour ago, and it's like cockroach season here. And oh my god, I went outside and it was like two, three cockroaches flying around, and I was like, oh boy, great. One thing I can't stand in this world is a cockroach. They are the most disgusting things on earth, in my opinion. I've always hated cockroaches my whole life. And I haven't seen a cockroach around here in a long time, because I use cockroach poison, like these pills that they eat and they die, because I can't stand them. If it was one wish I had, was no cockroaches on this world. Um, that's why I keep looking at my door like I want these motherfuckers to come in here, but they don't come in. They're just flying around acting crazy, and I had to kill a couple of them to come back inside the door. It's like every summertime they come around, and it's so friggin' annoying, man. I hate them. And I gotta take my dog outside like late, before I go to sleep. I'll take her outside And I don't even want to go outside now because it's like all these fuckers outside flying around and they piss me off. In Australia too. Okay, I don't want to go there either. Then, nah, it's we have a lot of trees around here and nature and stuff, so they're always in the trees, so they fly over here, and there's nothing I really can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Hey Vargo, how you doing, sweetie? Good evening. I'm doing good. How you doing? So every summertime, like I see them, and when I see them, I put out the poison pills for them to eat so they can rot in hell somewhere. Like honestly, I hate cockroaches like with a passion. When I used to live in my parents' house back in the day, um, we had so many roaches in and out of our house. It was so nasty, and I wish I had those like cockroach killing pills back then. But we had like a shitload of bug spray. Um, they used to like come in our house all the time. It was so friggin' annoying. I used to hate that shit waking up in the middle of the night trying to kill a cockroach. And if you go somewhere I can't get them, and I'm not going to want to sleep. Oh man, I don't even want to think about it. It's so annoying. But I was back in here. Since I've been living here, it's not been, there's like maybe a one or two every other year or something. They come in here, but I've like made them disappear. You're good. You just laid down. You have a massive headache. You know what? I've been having like headaches a lot lately too. I think it's old age. There's a terrible in Arizona. So you guys got the same cockroach issues then. Man, I tell you, I fucking hate roaches, man. That's one thing I can't stand. When I see one, I get grossed out. Yeah, see, I know. There was one in the pool the other day, and I was like, "You gross fucker, get out of here!" I swim in here and get out. I scooped him up and threw him in the trees. He was dead already, though. He had drowned in there. I can't stand it. Like I get like all messed up when I see those things. It haunts me. Ugh, they're so gross. It's like the worst thing ever. My dad doesn't care. Like he'll see one like, and he'll be like, I ain't worried about that. He'll grab him and throw him in the trash or kill him or something. Like fuck that shit. I ain't touching that gross ass shit. Yeah, I know. Me too. I grew up with Dan roaches in the ghetto, and see, my parents had an old ass house, and oh, I know. My parents had an old house, and we had like a pit, like right outside the house, and they used to hang around the pit all the time. But you know what? What happened was we had a blue heron, like a gray heron, blue heron, gray heron, like one of those big ass birds. They used to come around there and eat the cockroaches at night on a full moon night or like a full moon area. When it was like light, he used to dive bomb them. He used to hang out on the roof and dive bomb the roaches. So eventually they went away. But back in the day, we didn't have like money to go, spend on that type of shit, like bug shit and all that stuff. And my parents was like, "Nah, we'll get over it." And I'm like, "Mom, we need to do something about these fucking roaches. This shit's ridiculous." Oh, just use bug spray. I'm like, that shit stinks. I'm like, fuck, man, really? I don't want to deal with no damn roaches. But since I moved in here, I had these like the cockroach poison thing, so we haven't had really much a problem. Even my mom said that she hasn't seen a roach in a long time. And I said, yeah, that's because I put the poison in there, kill the fucking roaches. Yeah, sure, Ninja. Anyway, I gotta stop talking about roaches. But yeah, we don't. The thing is here and everywhere, like they fly. Those fuckers fly, right? And they're pretty good flyers. They fly everywhere. And when they go crazy, they fly all over the place. So what it is there's none around my house and my apartment, but at nighttime they fly. You see what I'm saying? They fly around. So they fly from yeah. I'm trying not to, Virgo. Like they fly around, so I can't do nothing about them flying around. You know what I'm saying? They're not in my house or around my house or living around my house. They come from the outside, from trees and shit like that, or the neighbors, or like, or in the bush. They'll come flying over, and they're big too. They're not small fuckers. They're big. I killed four of them just now, back to back, to get back in my No, no, I'm just tired. It's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning here. So happy July 4th to all of you. But honest to God, I left my apartment door with my dog. We went for a walk. When we came back, there was four roaches flying around my doorstep. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, really? You wait till I leave and then you don't want me to come back in my door. I was like, all right, bro. So thank God I had the bug spray outside by my barbecue on my porch. So I started spraying them like crazy. I sprayed all four of the buzzards and they were just flying around and they just went bam on the ground. I put my foot on one of them, killed him, and the other three like flew away, like dying. I was like, good, you bastards. I swear, if anybody saw me doing that, they'd be like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? What the hell is he doing? Man, I hate that shit. But hey, it's that time of year again. I can't stand summertime. Bugs, roaches, so annoying. All right, Ninja. Let's see what we got for you. One. All right. There might be some conflict and drama around you. So around you, you might hear of somebody arguing, or you might hear somebody being dramatic, or things like that. Could be at work, or could be around home, or people around you. Just be very confident, self confidence, and stability. Stay confident, stay stable, and you are manifesting money. So more money will be coming your way eventually. Anything there was the just somebody with drama or conflict might talk shit. But that's all right. That's a usual thing. It's the full moon, so people are gonna act crazy or say stupid shit. Just tell them, where to go and how to get there. You're welcome, Ninja. No problem. Virgo, you want a message? If anybody wants a message, just let me know. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hell yeah. It ain't easy. All right, Virgo. Okay, BT. Good seeing you too. Take care and good night. It ain't easy being cheesy. All right, Virgo. All right. Hey, Becca, what's up, sweetheart? How you doing? A breakup or a loss of something, Virgo. But don't give certain people your energy. And in a few weeks' time, things will get better. or in a few weeks' time, things will happen. So you might hear of a breakup or you might lose something. Becca, you want a message? Message. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. That's a good thing. Let me tell you something. Once you get rid of people, everything starts to open up and be better. Believe me, it works. It happens. Well, you know what? Sometimes it hurt. It's always gonna hurt when you lose somebody or you get rid of somebody that you actually did shit for or you loved or you were cool with or you did you know it for a while. But you got to look at it as a blessing that that person's gone now. The hurt you can deal with, but them you can't get rid of. Fuck 'em. You know, I was telling somebody I was doing a reading for my friend today, and I was telling her the same thing. Once you get rid of all these people that are around you that no longer serve you and just acting crazy, and I know it hurts sometimes, or you feel like you need that person. You don't need that person. You just got to get rid of them. And when you get rid of that person and you don't no longer associate with them, like God, universe, whatever, it works for you. You just, they just open up that door for you and say, hey, look, this is what you get for dealing with this person, and getting rid of them. We're going to show you a new way, a new path. All right, Becca, deal with your needs and wants. Get what you need, not what you want. People depend on you. This could be your clients, friends, just people that overall depend on you. Don't overspend. Save some for later. So don't spend all that moolah. Save some for later. Don't spend it all in one day. Yeah, you can stay positive. Like I said, yeah, I know probably spending money. It's trying to tell you don't be spending all your damn money, woman. You're gonna have to open up an OnlyFans page soon if you start spending too much. Um, but yeah, the best thing to do is to stay positive, Virgo, and just understand that there's more to life than dealing with idiots. And you gotta let go. You gotta let go. Fuck it. You know. I'm only teasing. Um, I ever since my brother-in-law left this house, my whole life has been better because I finally got rid of my last enemy, my last pain in the ass. He was the only person that was like making me mad in my life, and I had to deal with him because he lived here. But now that he's gone for 2 months now, the last 2 months have been perfect. Everything's going the way it should be going. Everybody's happy to live here now. It actually feels like a real home. And just getting rid of people, it makes a huge difference, man. It's a huge difference. Like I don't really have nobody in my energy now that is bad. Nobody. Nobody at all. I'm like really happy to like finally eliminate all the bad people out of my life. I'm good at that. I'm good at getting rid of people and not speak to you and getting rid of you and just deleting you out of my life. I've been getting really good at that. All the nice people, all the good people that I love and care about, I associate with them all the time. And that's it. Those are the only people I need in my life. So the more we so that way we don't get hurt no more, you know. That way we don't feel the pain anymore. We don't feel the grudge and the envy and the jealousy. You know, it's very easy. It's very easy to get rid of it all. You just gotta get rid of it. You just gotta get off your ass one day and say, you know what, today is the day I fucking delete this shit out of my life. Like, you know? I see I couldn't really do it around here. See, I could have left, but then I would have left my sister and my nephews to hell. So I stayed and then we drove his ass the fuck out of here. And now it's been like heaven. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Nina. But you know what? Like my mom always says, you can go to one job to the next job to the next job. There's always going to be an asshole. There's always going to be bad energy somewhere. Yeah, Virgo, you can do it. You can do it, Virgo. You can get rid of anybody. You know what I'm saying? As you get older, and that's how I feel. As I got older, I'm not gonna say as you get older, but you know, as I got older, I realized that I could have like changed my life a long time, changed like people around me a long time ago. Oh no, that can't happen. They grabbed your boob and they can get slapped. That's not good, Nina. You want me to come down there and deal with it? I can they break them. No, I can't do that. I don't want to be violent. Please don't. But I don't know. That's life throws things at you. You just got to deal with it, you know. Hey Amanda, I'm doing great. How are you? Good to see you. That's not good, Nina. I would obviously deal with that person in a serious way. Yeah, I would too. Yep, that's not good. Here it's not a holiday in Bermuda. Bermuda's a British colony, so we don't have American holidays, unfortunately. I would, love to have a holiday tomorrow, but yeah, our like independent our July 4th is May 24th, so ours is gone already. We had ours, and Bermuda Day is like your July 4th, so our Bermuda Day is May 24th, so we had it already. But I hope you enjoy yours, and I hope that you guys enjoy your holiday. Whatever you do, be safe. But it's my July 4th is working. I'll be working. Yeah, Bermuda doesn't have American holidays. Okay, Ninja, take care. You're welcome, and thank you too. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been in the United States during a July 4th weekend, and it was so cool. I had a great time. I had a really good time. I was in Atlanta at the time, and it was a July 4th weekend in Atlanta, and I had a ball, fireworks, and going out having fun, and bar hopping everywhere, and got drunk. But that was many moons ago. That was 20 years ago. Not now, though. I wouldn't dare do any of those things. Too old for that shit. But yeah, I like holidays, hanging out, having fun, barbecues, eating good food, having talking shit with everybody. But my drinking and smoking days are over. No more drinking and smoking for me. Everybody's like, have a glass of wine. I'm like, no, I don't drink wine. I don't drink no alcohol. I don't want no alcohol in my body ever again. No thanks. I've had my share of alcohol and cigarettes and weed in my life. I don't want no more. I try and tell people like I don't really have that urge or that craving anymore. Not even to have a sociable drink or anything. When I go out, like sometimes to a party or something or a gathering, they're like, "Oh, you want a beer?" I'm like, "Nope." Are you serious? You being serious? I'm like, "Yeah, I don't want no beer. I don't want no alcohol. I'm good. I just take a water. That's cool, or iced tea or whatever." Sometimes I have like a Sprite or something or a soda maybe once in a while, but I don't drink like that no more. Hell no. Yeah, exactly. That's what happened to me when I completely stopped. When I used to drink Heineken all the time for beer, and I used to drink like Grey Goose vodka and cranberry, or Grey Goose and ginger ale, or Grey Goose and cranberry. I was a vodka guy, and I always drank Heineken beer as well, or Coronas, something like that, or the Portuguese beer, Super Bock, or all sorts of beers. I drink. Sometimes I drink whatever. I didn't give a shit. Well, it depends on my mood. But I used to smoke a lot of cigarettes back in the day and weed. So I've been this August next month will make 6 years. I've been completely clean of all alcohol, cigarettes, and weed. I haven't done it in 6 years. Next month, can't believe it's that been that long already. But when I like smell a cigarette or I smell weed or I see somebody drinking alcohol or smell the alcohol, it'll be strong. It becomes it comes off as a strong scent to me. But I'll be like, yeah, nah, I'm good. I don't want it. I'm like, yeah, it's nice to smell it, but it's all good. Now I say gross. I don't even want to smell it. And I stopped one time. I didn't even like need help stopping or putting a patch on my arm, or I'll just ease my way down and just drink half of a cup, or I'll drink half a beer today and half tomorrow. No, I just outright like was like, no, no more for me. I'm done. I'm had enough. Good night. Good riddance. No more alcohol. No more nothing. I remember it like it was yesterday. Got out of bed, looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, today's the day, Marky. I'm had enough of this shit. I don't want to wake up feeling like this anymore. I'm had enough. I think it's time. You're 40 years old. All right, yeah, it's time. Fuck this shit. That's what happened. I just completely stopped, and everybody was like calling me saying, "Where you at, man? What's wrong? You okay? I haven't seen you, over here. You ain't smoking no weed? Nope. Oh, you want to have a beer? Nope. You don't smoke cigarette? Nope. What the fuck you doing? What happened? You okay? You sick?" I'm like, "Nope. I just don't want to do it no more. I'm had enough. Just tired of my body feeling that way or putting that shit in my body." Said I want to live to see 80 at least. Fuck. If I keep going this route, I might not see 50. Fuck. I need to stop. No, they were like they respected me. Everybody respected my decisions, even though they were kind of like yeah, right. You know, it's hard to do something for like 20 plus years and just stop. But I did it, and I'm happy that I did. I haven't spent all that money on all that shit because it got expensive. Cigarettes are expensive. Weed was expensive. Alcohol is expensive, and I just like didn't want to like spend my hard earned money on that shit anymore. So I was like, fuck it. But if you want to smoke and you want to drink and you want to do weed or whatever, that's cool. You do whatever you want. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna say, hey, look, I stopped. You should. I really don't care what you do with your life. I care what I do with mine. And in order for me to feel better, that's what I did. So it's all good. I'm not against anything. It's just what I want. It's my choice. I'm had enough. Now I forget, like my friend, he was like, "You home?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro, I'm home." He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna come visit you, man." I was like, "Yeah, sure, man, I'm here. I'm just outside working." Okay, cool. He brought me this big ass bag of weed and said it was homegrown and he was giving it to me, as a gift. And he's like, "Yeah, man, have fun, man, smoke it all." I was like, "Bro, I don't smoke no more." He's like, "Come on, man. Yeah, right. Whatever, man. Yeah, look, man. I'll see you later. Let me know how it tastes." I'm like, "Bro, you can take this back down the road with you. I'm not. I don't want it." And I could have took it and sold it if I wanted to. And I was like, "Look, bro, I don't want this shit in my house. I don't want." He's like, "What? Are you serious, man?" He started laughing. He thought I was joking or pranking him. I'm like, "Look, bro, I'm being dead serious." And he patted me on the back and he was like, "Yeah, I'm proud of you, man. I honestly thought you were joking." I said, "No, bro, I'm not joking. I don't want it." It was tempting, but I was like, "Nah, it's cool, bro." So he took it and he respected me. He never said anything. He still speaks to me and everything. We're cool. But he's shocked, like that I just completely stopped. And I gave up free weed. But if I see, that was my sign. See, that was the devil saying, "You're gonna get free weed, Mark. You gotta smoke again. Here you go. Ding 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 ding. Come on, you want it? It's free. There's a lot of it. Take it." I'm like, "Nah, bro, I'm good." It's hard. It was hard to like turn it down, and it's like you feel like a certain way, but then you say, "You know what, fuck it, like that's not that big of a deal." I have people always tell me till today, "You sure you don't want one?" I'm like, "No, bro, I'm good. You can just have a little bit. I won't say nothing." I'm like, "No, I'm good." Because if I start again, then I'm gonna do it again, and I don't want to do it again. That's how I was with cigarettes. I stopped smoking for like 2 years. Then I met this girl, and she started smoking, and she was like, "You want one?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." Next thing you know, I'm smoking again. Everybody was pissed. They're like, "Ooh, Mark, you smoking again? What the fuck?" I say, "Yeah, my girlfriend smokes, so I kind of smoke with her." "Oh, that's bad." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." Then when I broke up, I broke off cigarettes again. So it was cool. It was perfect. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Temptations and addictions and things like that. I can honestly say I wasn't addicted to it. It was just like a way of life. And when you see, that's the thing. When you're around you are who you hang around. So if you hang around bad influences and people who do that shit every day, all day, and influence you to do it, you can either say no, and then you become like a person that's the designated driver, or the person who doesn't do it in the group. It makes you feel awkward, or it makes you feel a certain way, or people might say, "You know what, fuck it, who cares?" So it's all around. It's just like it's best to just do what's best for you. And some people say, "Well, Mark, you're gonna die anyway, so you might as well die high or drunk or smoke whatever." I'm like, no, no, no. So you don't get it. See, I just don't want to do it anymore. And like I said one time on here before, like, can you imagine? I'll be on here doing a medium shit, reading live, high as fuck. I'll be talking all this random shit. Next thing you know, everybody's like, "Are you okay there, bro? Who the fuck are you talking to?" "I don't know, I'm fucking high as shit." And then I'll be like, high as fuck, talking to some random spirit. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it can be difficult. I think it's all, to do with you as a person, you know. You gotta like do what's best for you. Some people can smoke, drink, and tolerate it and be cool with it and not affect them. And some people just say, "Yeah, I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore." And it's like you quit something, but you quit a good thing. You quit a bad thing, sorry, to make it a good, so you can feel better. It was just like soda. I stopped drinking soda. I had a soda, like not really a soda, but like a kind of a like a gassy drink on Sunday, and it was the worst thing I did because I got like acid reflux one time, and the drink wasn't even that like acidy or gassy. It was okay, but and I knew I grabbed it and I was like, I'm gonna try it. Fuck it, I ain't had one in a long time, but it was the worst decision I made. I should have never drank that damn soda drink, that gassy drink. And I was like, see, now you got acid reflux again. Now I gotta fucking, say to myself, never do that shit again. Just drink water, iced tea, coffee, whatever, and then don't drink no damn gassy ass drinks. I was like, yeah, one won't hurt. And I was like, oh, then after like about 2 hours, I was like, oh boy, should have never drank that damn drink. But oh well, sometimes you get into those, moods where you just want to have something different. Sometimes drinking water all day gets boring. And like water again, ah shit. I've been drinking a lot of green tea lately, so I've been kind of feeling better, stomach wise, and just trying to drink, better things, different things. I like green tea; it's not that bad. But see, I water down everything I have. Like if I go get iced tea or green tea, like I don't like all that sugary type of taste or that taste. I just water it down. So I'll drink it right out of the bottle and then I'll top it up with water. So the next time I drink it, it's watered down. So it's like not as sweet or sugary or whatever. So it'll taste a little better. I can't handle like really sugary tasting drinks. That's nasty. Same thing when I drink like Gatorade or Powerade. I like put half of it in a cup and fill the rest of it with water, so it's not so sugary and nasty tasting. But I saw some TikTok videos where they said that Gatorade is like one of the worst things you can drink, and I'm like, if that's the case, then why all these fucking athletes drink it and they're running around like they're fucking crazy? What the fuck you talking about? Like on TikTok, on even and a lot of these places like Facebook and YouTube, they got people just randomly talking shit about what you shouldn't and shouldn't eat. Like you can't say that for everybody because everybody's different. Some people can drink and eat shit and it don't bother 'em. Everybody's immune system's different. And they're saying, oh, this drink, that, this, and that, this is bad for you, that's bad for you. So what the fuck's good for you then? What? You think all water you put in your mouth is good for you too? Drinking out of those plastic bottles is good for you? No, it isn't. People think that everything is bad and good for you. Fuck that shit. Just eat whatever you want and drink whatever you want. You're gonna die anyway, so you might as well die happy. Yeah, me too. I'm in over here yawning and shit. It's already 1 o'clock in the morning. You guys enjoy your holiday, your July 4th. Happy July 4th to everyone. It's the Independence Day, yeah. Yeah, me too. See what I do is I have a Brita filter, like container, and I put the water in there and I filter the water and then I drink it. And I try not to drink super cold water either because it's bad for you. I drink like lukewarm, kind of cool water, and then I drink it like that. I drink water all day, every day. So I even have water in my cup right now. But I feel like when I filter it, it tastes better. So I try not to drink bottled water that much unless it's a certain type. But yeah, I usually drink like green tea, lemon tea. I drink coffee, obviously, and water. That's it. I don't drink no sodas. I drank a soda on Sunday, and it was the worst thing I did. It gave me heartburn. So my body's like, no, bro, we don't want that shit in here. The joys of getting older. Anyway, I had a good dinner last night. I went out to dinner with my sister and my nephew, and I had mussels and steak and a cheesecake. And that shit destroyed me. I was like so full when I left there. I'm still burping up that shit. The mussels had like some garlic type of shit in there, like garlic sauce or whatever, and that shit had me burping up all night. Yeah, I'm gonna get some sleep. It's late here, so I'll see everybody tomorrow. Everybody enjoy your holiday. Sleep well, dream well, eat well, have a good holiday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed my dinner, but I paid for it in the end. It's all heartburn and nastiness. All right, Virgo, take care, sweetheart, and have a good holiday.